graceful, so skilled. I mean, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's an explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And it's Hayward, and there's Monk, and it's Graham in at the point. Now, here's Bridges. Now the pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Now Graham. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Now here's Hayward. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Zeller. Hornets keep it alive. Saric against Hayward. It's stolen by Monk. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Monk's got the ball. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's hauled in by the Suns. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Here is Hayward, following the basket by Chris Paul. That one good for 2.
How about the quick first step of Gordon Hayward? Exceptional at gliding past the defense on his way to the bucket.
Floats one. Paul's shot is off. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's Ayton. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, just great recognition from Hayward. Shows his vertical to finish that pass.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Saric. Over Washington. Phoenix, no good that time either. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field. The shot by Monk is no good. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Booker the pass to Paul. To the paint. 11 feet away. Phoenix, no good that time either. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Graham. Now Zeller. Hayward outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now we go to David Aldridge, who spoke with James Borrego. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, to no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep, so we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Monk up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And Ayton throws it down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Here's Graham, defended by Paul. Passes it to Monk, lets it go from deep, trains it from beyond the arc.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Booker outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the block stash.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Doris, what has impressed me about Booker is that he's put up great numbers despite not having a lot of franchise stability at the start of his career.
No doubt, Kevin. For Devin Booker, his first 4 seasons, he had 4 different head coaches. That doesn't even start to touch the roster turnover he's dealt with. Through everything he's faced, he has produced on the offensive end. You love this guy's upside.
Dishes at DePaul. The pass to Saric. Here's Bridges. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, this is Devin Booker's specialty. Consistent at finding all kinds of ways to score from beyond that arc.
Graham kicks to Hayward. Now the dish to Monk. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Booker. He dishes it to Paul. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Booker's got 7 points.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
Graham surveying the floor. Now, here's Monk, defended by Paul. They get the rebound. Washington, that's good.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Now here's Paul. Graham defending, and he gets it to go. 7 points for Chris Paul.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Graham dishes to Monk. Tries again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And that one misses. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
No luck that time either.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Hornets trail by 9. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And one thing that's been plaguing the Suns for years, undisciplined play.
Greg, I think that shows up most typically in your bottom of the league in turnovers and personal fouls. Both categories 7 years running. When you're at a competitive disadvantage in terms of talent and experience, you can't afford to make those mistakes.
He's checked in for the Hornets.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. He's coming off an excellent season. 10th in field goal percentage, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Now, here's Rozier. He's coming off a 40-point game against Miami, and it's Washington missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Bridges passes the ball. Here's the floater. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets trail by 9. And here is Rozier. Hayward outside. Pass to Zeller. Batum against Booker. A shot by Batum, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Bridges misses. And it's Batum with the ball. Bringing it up for Charlotte. Kicks it to Hayward. Pass to Zeller. Hayward against Bridges. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got 6 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Pass to Ayton. Dishes it to Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, there are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
Both free throws good from Booker.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Ball against Rozier. Hayward, left side. And yes, it's good. 8 points for him.
Well, the mid-range, Jay, has always been a staple of Gordon Hayward's game. This guy's superb at shooting it when given the opportunity.
Kaminsky with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ball with the 3. A rebound by Washington.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
But, Kevin, I just love how Gordon Hayward has become so crafty on the interior. He really just keeps the defense off balance.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
You've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And that was 16 years ago.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Fourth, the Suns.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Rozier looking around. Puts it up from 12. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's Hayward. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Hayward can't hit.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here is Paul. He's got 7. Now Bridges. And the Suns miss again. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Bridges kicks to Hayward. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Suns. Booker outside. The pass to Paul. Over Rozier. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 9 points.
This guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 7. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. Great friendship between Melo, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul. And Chris talked about where all that started.
It's been a sort of long relationship, you know, and obviously me, Bron, Melo, D-Wade have all really got really close. And that stems from the time with the Olympics, USA teams, and then just sharing a lot of the same likes and values and having kids and family and different things like that.
And you see that a lot nowadays. Star players developing friendships and GA spending time with each other off the floor.
Yeah, some people hate it because they want that bad blood you used to see, but no reason you have to hate someone to really compete against them.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Charlotte, inside Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Batuma's out there with Rozier, and it's Bridges in at the 3. Now, here's Biyombo, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. The feed to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his third assist on the night.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Rozier against Paul, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Crowder. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Crowder's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Booker against Batum. Pass to Rozier. 6 to shoot. The 11-footer. Here's Zeller, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ball passes to Kaminsky. Booker against Batum. No good from Booker.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Booker against Batum. Back to Bridges. And Zeller kicks to Biyombo. Over Ayton. Biyombo, no luck.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Booker, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
2018 rookie class has been something to watch, Doris. Talent at the top, but also some terrific mid-round picks.
You know, no question, Landry Shamet is a guy who I think can be a clutch, big-time scorer who does not seem bowed by any moment, doesn't seem to be affected by pressure. Mitchell Robinson had one of the great shot-blocking seasons in New York Knicks history. I know the team didn't have success, but as a second-round guy, Mitchell Robinson could have an awfully long career.
Now, here's Rozier.
Get there.
Pass to Bridges. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Down low, here's Monk. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Now here's Diallo. 8 points his last outing.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Rozier against Paul. Passes it to Bridges. Now, here's Monk. He has 5. There's the pass to Rozier. Fires for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Well, this is the assertive mentality of Devin Booker. When he starts to find his rhythm, turn the lights out.
Now, here's Rozier. He kicks it to Monk. Pass to Biyombo. Back to Monk. Launches it. Zeller trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Paul slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And young point guards can learn a lot from Paul. The way he handles the ball is remarkable.
Ball against Rozier. Inside. Here's Biyombo. And it's blocked. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Rozier. And again, the Hornets missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Season. Put up about 15 points per, 8 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. The teardrop falls in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Suns leading by 23. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier. That was the game with, Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Doris, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
Here's Diallo. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges, no one around him. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
On the left block, and there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Charlotte has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Rozier kicks to Monk. Bridges passes to Monk. From 18 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you see the improvement in that mid-range game by Monk. He really wants to be a knockdown threat from all 3 levels on the floor.
Here's Booker. No good there. And the Hornets now going the other way. Here's Monk. 7 points in the game. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup. Monk's got 9. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Portland. Outside Crowder. Back to Paul. Kicks to Kaminsky from downtown. It's up and it's off. 1. Monk. He's covered closely. Rozier against Paul. Rozier, the pass to Monk. Over Booker. The shot by Monk is no good. Suns leading by 23. On the wing, Booker. To the inside. Here's Diallo. Hornets with the rebound. And here is Rozier. Pass to Biyombo. Rebound by the Suns. Diallo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Crowder. The stupendous finish in traffic. Crowder's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's Monk. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. It's Crowder on the wing. A second chance effort. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 6 here in this quarter.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Rozier. The dish to Monk. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. Monk's got 12 points in the game.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Count that one. And that's now 19 points for Chris Paul.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Monk. 12 points for him. 1:24 left now here in the second. Good on the 13-footer. 14 points for him.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Bounce pass from Paul. A slam dunk by Diallo.
The vision, the timelessness of Chris Paul's game. For many years, he's made everyone around him better.
Rozier with the ball. He dishes it to Bridges. Crowder against Rozier. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Rozier for 3. Hornets keep it alive. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Biyombo kicks to Rozier. And stolen by Booker. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Phoenix. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 21 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Vintage CP3. Getting it done on both ends of the floor. Aggressive, disruptive, making difficult shots. He is the key here in the first half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
a very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Bridges and Saric make up the forwards. Paul out there with Booker, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Now, here's Monk, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Monk. And he makes both free throws. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. A rebound by Washington. Charlotte shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Monk, the pass to Graham. Six on the shot clock. And the pass to Washington. Over Paul. Washington, that's good. Washington's got his second basket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And that one's good, Ayton.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year combo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's blocked.
Oh, Dario Saric sends it back. Go ahead, sir.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. From 10 feet out, Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hayward dishes to Graham. Back to Hayward. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Can't connect from short range. And Saric kicks to Paul. Dishes to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. Great showing for him last season. 7th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Now, here's Monk. 16 points for him. Good D by Booker.
Just a solid performance
double up Paul. High arcing shot. Bridges misses.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Here's Graham, defended by Paul. Tipped away. Paul with the steal, and now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Sharch, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
You think back to after the trade from Philadelphia, Dario Saric had a hard time getting settled in with Minnesota. They started him in a bench role, and it wasn't until he became a starter that you saw his productivity increase.
Raul Neto's checked in for Chris Paul.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls from Saric. And doors with Saric coming off the bench is something he's done in the past. But he had better results as a starter last season.
It would appear to me he is much more comfortable as a starter. His shot seems to come a little bit easier. The floor spacing this young man provides is a huge plus for his team.
5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's Ayton. He's got 6. Back to Neto. Kicks it out to Booker. They get it back. Neto can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Monk, the pass to Graham. Pass to Hayward. Shoots over Bridges, and the shot is long.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Passes it to Ayton. Over Hayward, and there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th assist in this one. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's the pass to Washington. The drive by Booker, and he banks in the layup. Booker's got 23.
Now, guys, what a terrific feel for the young Booker. Knows exactly how to take what the defense gives him.
Pass to Monk, looking to end the run. And again, the Hornets missing.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
It's stolen by Monk. Here's Washington, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
The drive by Booker. Can't hit from in close. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Graham. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hayward outside. From outside the arc, he gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, Gordon Hayward will find his rhythm fast if you allow him to catch and shoot.
Saric outside. He kicks to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Saric with it. Over Monk. Saric, that's good. Saric has got 5.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
Graham, the pass to Hayward. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Hayward on the wing, defended by Bridges. 6 to shoot. Monk, the pass to Washington. Here's Graham. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
And here's Hayward after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
Well, Gordon Hayward obviously still working his way back to peak form. Let's remember, this guy was an all-star in 2017. We know he can be a franchise guy.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
I think it's easy to admire everything Gordon Hayward brings to the table. This guy can score at all 3 levels, and he can also defend. He's crucial to this team.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Charlotte also making some changes. Hernan Gomez comes in for Zeller. And it's Rozier in for Monk. Hayward hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Neto finds Booker. Offline with his 3. And Doris, you talk about when Gordon Hayward is playing his best. What makes him, in your mind, so special?
Well, when he's right physically, he can be a go-to offensive weapon, Kevin. This guy is the true definition of triple threat, right? He can pick you apart with his passing, with his shooting, and also off the dribble drive. Boy, when he's right, he is tough to stop.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Passes to Hayward. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now the pass to Booker. Kicks to Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. Good on the bucket. 28 points for Devin Booker.
What tremendous instincts as a scorer for Devin Booker. Get in that mid-range game, sir.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Rozier. Makes it off the glass. Rozier's got 6.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Neto kicks to Booker. Passes it to Ayton. Here's Neto. Graham defending. Here's Booker. Feeds to Ayton. Top of the key, Booker. Over Hernan Gomez. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Washington's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Boy, Kev, you love the intensity with which Gordon Hayward plays. He will not give in to the defense on the drive. Wow.
Neto kicks to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
There's the pass to Washington. Rozier against Booker. Takes the 13-footer. They grab their own miss. And finish off by Hernan Gomez.
I tell you, you have to have a nose for the ball. Picking up points on the offensive glass, that is the relentlessness Willie is known for.
Saric outside. Johnson kicks to Booker. Johnson left side. There's the dish to Ayton. Neto, that's a two-pointer. And Rozier pulls it down.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Booker. Over Rozier. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Three-pointer, Hayward misses the shot. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Suns ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Hornets, McDaniels is out there with Bacon. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Hernan Gomez, and it's Batum in at the 2-guard spot. Doris, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. Now, here's Rozier. Bacon's shot is off.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Carter drives in. That shot misses. And the Hornets now going the other way. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Here's Rozier. Here's Hernan Gomez.
And when this guy is aggressive offensively, Willie can make things happen. He'll go to the free throw line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
Neto, the pass to Johnson. He dishes it to Crowder. Johnson outside. Pass to Carter. From the arc. Carter can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Neto kicks to Carter. Now Diallo, Crowder. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 8 rebounds in this game. Batum passes to Bacon. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. The kick out to Rozier. From the wing. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
Well, we call this, Kevin, high IQ and good instincts for the game. And these things Willie relies on to succeed at this level.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He's good on the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Neto. Now here's Crowder. The three. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Here's Bacon. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Bacon's got his first points of the game.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Kaminsky is checked in for Shek Diallo. Bridges comes in for Carter. And Paul subbed in for Raul Neto. Charlotte also making some changes. Biombo, he's checked in for McDaniels. Bridges comes in for Dwayne Bacon. And it's Malik Monk in for Nicholas Batum. Now here's Paul. Kaminsky dishes to Paul. To end the drought. And the Suns miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the pass to Bridges. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now Rozier, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Rozier kicks to Monk. Biombo, the pass to Monk. Johnson with the block. Paul left side. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Paul's got 23.
Beautiful stuff from CP3. Figuring out every single way to exploit the weakness of the defense.
In the corner, it's Monk. Jacks up a three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Crowder. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. That's now 8 points for Jay Crowder.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Monk. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. And it's Biombo with the jam.
We call that persistence, folks. Bismack Biombo is a force on the offensive glass.
To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. It's Biombo with the rebound. Biombo's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Rozier. fifth rebound right now in the game.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Rozier against Paul. Here's Biyombo. Dishes to Monk. Crowder with the steal. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Rozier against Paul. Rozier kicks to Monk. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And that's 19 points for Malik Monk.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Back to Bridges. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Rozier the pass to Biyombo. Ball against Rozier. Hernan Gomez. And here is Monk. The 10-footer. Here's Hernan Gomez. Bridges with the steal. Paul looking around. Johnson dishes to Crowder. Hornets with the rebound. Monk's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Crowder with the steal. Paul with the ball. From deep, Johnson hands it from downtown.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this, Greg. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
So it's the Hornets now. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Now Rozier. Over Bridges. Hernan Gomez kicks to Monk. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. And the Hornets miss again.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Paul finds Johnson. Missed inside. Hornets shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Rozier the pass to Monk. Back to Rozier. Charlotte moving the ball around. A floater, and the layup is good.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Paul against Rozier. Paul right side. He kicks it to Johnson. Another miss by Johnson. Inside, looking to get back on track here. And it's finished off inside by Monk. Monk's got 21.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Paul for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency.
Paul against Rozier. Back to Biyombo. Monk for 3. Traps in the tray. Monk's got 8 here in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Paul missing. Hornets shooting 32% in the 4th, perhaps looking a bit tired. Passes it to Rozier. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter. On its way from Monk for 2. And Charlotte again with the buckets.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Devin Booker.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Now here's Paul. 27 seconds left in the game. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Ball against Rozier. Shoots from 12. Hernan Gomez passes to Biyombo. And here is Rozier. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if he can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.